Did you know that the world of snakes often hides creatures so strange that many people find it hard to believe they are real? Over millions of years of evolution, they have developed unique appearances, incredible survival abilities, and they are very rarely seen in the wild. That is why, every time one of them is discovered, it sparks human curiosity about the secrets nature is still hiding. So, what kinds of snakes are they? Let us explore the top 6 most unique and rarely seen snakes in the world right now. Ranked at number 6 is the tentacled snake. The tentacled snake is one of the most unique aquatic snakes in Southeast Asia. Its most distinctive feature is the pair of small tentacles at the front of its snout, a trait that is almost impossible to confuse with any other snake species. These whiskers work like sensory organs that detect vibrations in the water, helping the snake sense its surroundings and locate prey even in murky water. On top of that, it is the only species in the genus Erpatun, almost like a living fossil that reflects the isolated and unusual evolution of aquatic snakes in Southeast Asia. Even more interestingly, its appearance is almost identical to a rotting branch, and its secretive lifestyle in muddy waters makes it extremely difficult to approach and observe in the wild. It is this combination of a distinctive appearance, a hidden lifestyle, and a special sensory organ that makes the tentacled snake one of the strangest snakes nature has ever created. Number 5. The Madagascar leaf-nosed snake. The Madagascar leaf-nosed snake is a species that lives on the island nation of Madagascar. It is famous for its bizarre nose structure, which looks like a pineapple leaf or a piece of dried twig. The most unique thing about this species is the clear difference in nose shape between males and females. While males have a long, pointed, and slender nose, females have a flatter, wider nose with jagged edges that resemble a leaf. This structure is a perfect camouflage tool, helping them blend almost completely into branches and leaves in dense forests so they can ambush prey without being detected. In terms of behavior, the Madagascar leaf-nosed snake has a secretive lifestyle and is usually more active at night. Its main diet includes lizards, geckos, tree frogs, and some other small tree-dwelling animals. It has mild venom, mainly used to subdue small prey, and it is not considered a highly dangerous snake to humans. Another special feature of this species is the very clear difference in body structure between males and females, especially in the nose. This is a rare form of sexual dimorphism in snakes. In addition, because it is found only in Madagascar and depends heavily on forest habitats, the Madagascar leaf-nosed snake has a limited range and is very difficult to encounter in the wild. Number 4. The Spiny bush viper. Taking the number 4 spot is the spiny bush viper, also known as the hairy bush viper, a venomous snake that mainly lives in trees in the forests of Central Africa. What makes this snake stand out is its sharp, curved, raised scales covering its body, giving it a rough, spiky appearance that looks almost like a tiny dragon in the wild. These special scales help it camouflage better among bushes and dense vegetation. It is often green, yellow, or grayish-brown, allowing it to blend easily into its surroundings. In addition, its tail can grip branches firmly, which helps this snake adapt extremely well to life above the ground. Another notable biological feature is that the spiny bush viper belongs to a group of vipers that give birth to live young. The babies develop inside the mother's body before being born, and a female usually gives birth to 9 to 12 young in one litter. Although it is not very large, usually only several dozen centimeters long, or about several inches to a little over 1 foot, the spiny bush viper is still a venomous snake worth taking seriously. Its venom can seriously affect the body if a person is bitten and does not receive medical care in time. With its rare spiky appearance, mysterious tree-dwelling lifestyle, and formidable venom, the spiny bush viper is considered one of the rarest and most unique snakes in the world. Number 3. The silver-headed viper. The silver-headed viper is one of the most primitive and mysterious vipers still alive today. This snake is often described as a living fossil of the viper family because it still retains many ancient traits that modern vipers have changed through evolution. Instead of a clearly triangular head and the familiar rough scales, the silver-headed viper has a slender, light-colored head and relatively smooth scales, giving it a very distinctive appearance. What makes it even more special is the structure of its venom fangs. While many vipers have long fangs that can fold flexibly into the jaw, the silver-headed viper has shorter fangs that can only fold back partially. This makes it an important link that helps scientists better understand the evolution of venom systems in snakes. In addition, this species is adapted to high mountain environments, humid forests, and cool climates, and it is often found in areas that are difficult to access. The combination of ancient features, a different fang structure, and a specialized habitat has made the silver-headed viper one of the rare and remarkable snakes in the natural world. Number 2. The spider-tailed horned viper. The spider-tailed horned viper is one of the strangest snakes ever discovered. Its most special feature is its tail, which looks almost exactly like a small spider. The tip of the tail is swollen like a spider's body, while the surrounding scales extend outward like spider legs, creating a structure that is extremely unusual in the world of snakes. This tail not only gives the snake a unique appearance, but also plays an important role in its survival strategy. The spider-tailed horned viper often lives in dry, rocky mountain areas, where its body color helps it blend easily into the surrounding environment. Thanks to its spider-like tail, it can trick small birds into thinking the tail is prey. This is an extremely rare form of mimicry and shows the incredible evolutionary ability of this snake. The spider-tailed horned viper is also considered rare because it has a very limited range, mainly recorded in western Iran and some nearby areas. Its one-of-a-kind tail, its lifestyle in harsh rocky habitats, and how rarely it is seen in the wild have made this snake one of the most unique representatives of the reptile world. Finally, the most unique snake is probably the Barbados threadsnake. The Barbados threadsnake is famous for its unbelievably tiny size. When fully grown, it is only about 3 to 4 inches long, or about 7.5 to 10 centimeters, with a body as thin as a thread, so it is often mistaken for an earthworm. It is considered one of the smallest known snakes in the world. What makes the Barbados threadsnake special is not a frightening appearance, but its highly unusual traits. It belongs to the blind snake group with greatly reduced eyes, and it spends most of its life hidden under the soil. Its main food includes termites, ant larvae, and other tiny underground creatures, helping maintain the natural balance of its habitat. In addition, this snake is rare because it has only been recorded on the island of Barbados in the Caribbean and is not widely found in other regions. Especially during each reproductive cycle, the Barbados threadsnake usually lays only one egg, making its population recovery very slow. With its record-breaking size, extremely limited habitat, and low reproductive rate, the Barbados threadsnake truly deserves the #1 spot on this list. Nature still hides countless mysteries beyond human imagination. Each snake on this list is not only unique in appearance, but also has very special ways of adapting in order to survive in harsh environments. However, because they are rare and have limited habitats, many of these species are becoming harder and harder to see in the wild. Hopefully, in the future, these strange creatures will continue to be protected so they do not disappear from the natural world. Which snake in today's top 6 impressed you the most? Leave a comment below, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel so we can keep exploring more unique animals from around our world.